what we do into our old habits. And we tell man to move everything, shake up everything, move everything, shake up everything. Old habits, sweat.
This was my hair when I didn't know what I was doing on tilt. Healthy hair habits. Like really all of that. Yes, my lollipops, I'm in a great mood. On this channel I share inexpensive DIYs to care for natural hair. Caring by no means only means growing in terms of length, it's overall maintaining the health. And today we're getting into healthy hair tips for my low po naturals out there. Low po naturals, where you at? Where you at? And we're gonna smooth into it with tip number 1, which is, come on, add protein. I know, but I'm standing on that. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Add protein to your regimen. I feel like LOWPO Naturals have wrongly pushed the narrative that we don't need to worry about protein altogether. We just need to focus on deep conditioning. And yes, getting moisture is a constant quest that us LOWPOs are always on, but that doesn't mean that you just have to look at, you know, a protein treatment like some type of a stepchild or something. Just be like, go on about your business, protein, go on about your business. No, you don't have to do that. You have to start getting your protein on a regular basis, and I recommend every 4 to 6 weeks with incorporating some type of a protein treatment. Protein can mean different things now. Hear me out. It can mean salon grade protein treatment. It can mean store-bought protein treatment. I recently just tried the TGIN protein in my last video. It was my first time using it. It's been going well so far, but it's only been a week. You can also do all natural protein treatments as well. I'll put the link down to 2 protein treatments that I shared on my channel. But you cannot just forego protein, because understand, with the constant deep conditioning that we're doing, we're always moisturizing our hair. It can become a moisture overload, and you're not balancing out that moisture with strengthening treatments to make sure that your hair strands are not weakened. Number 2, start using all natural hair cleansers. A major focus on this channel is all natural DIYs. I have a video on this channel where I detail how I create an all natural hibiscus hair cleanser, and that is something that you should definitely look into or do your outside research to see what may work well for you. It's great for low porosity naturals to incorporate natural cleansers, natural rinses as well. You know, you can use those names interchangeably into our regimens. I'm not sure if a lot of naturals are still doing this, but I know a few years ago, co-washing was, you know, the big thing in the natural hair community, and a lot of people were just applying conditioner to their hair to cleanse because, you know, shampoo has a bad rap for being very stripping to the hair. Sometimes even sulfate-free shampoo is still too harsh for low porosity naturals as well. Doing a all-natural cleanser helps to aid with our issue with product buildup. Again, because our hair cuticles do not really raise off of our hair strands, it makes products sit on top of our hair, and it is very apparent when we have products on our hair as well. So you need to make sure that you're cleansing regularly, but you're using a gentle cleanser as well, because you don't want to dry your hair out way more when we already have an issue with accepting moisture in the first place. So imagine going through these great lengths to get moisture into your hair, and then, you know, your cleansing regimen just pulls everything. Tip number 3, start infusing your spray bottles that you use for styling. I know you guys are probably like, what? Yes. Just how we carry it when we're creating our little detox water bottles, when we're putting like lemon, spinach, cucumbers, whatever under the sun in it to get our health and our physique in order, you can make that same commitment for your hair. In this case, I am talking about infusing your water in your spray bottle with rosemary. And I'm talking about raw rosemary, not rosemary oil, because oil and water do not mix, sis, okay? I take raw rosemary and I peel the smaller leaves off of the stalk. I'm able to get the raw rosemary from my local grocery store. They sell it for under $2 in a small packet. And I take the stalks off and I drop it simply drop it into my spray bottle. When you all lately have been seeing me styling my hair and I take the spray bottle to make sure that my hair is a little dampened so it won't break, that water has been infused with rosemary leaves. And I'm doing this because rosemary and other mints have properties that for some reason when it touches that scalp, it opens up everything, like your hair follicles, hair cuticles on the actual hair strand, everything is open. That's why if you've ever used a store-bought product that has some type of rosemary, tea tree, spearmint, any type of mint in it, you feel like once you put it on your hair, it's like you're feeling like this icy breeze on your scalp, right? It just feels like everything's open, and we love to say, oh, I knew it was really working because it was tingling a bit. What it's actually doing is opening everything up. So if you're able to infuse your water with rosemary, once you begin styling, you're making sure that your cuticles are actually able to accept that moisture. And that has helped me a great deal within the past couple of months with making sure that my hair is always hydrated. Tip number 4, and that is choosing a better moisturizing regimen. Just in case you're not familiar, those moisturizing regimens that I'm referring to are the LOC versus the LCO method. LOC is liquid, oil, and then cream on your hair. I think that LOPO Naturals need to move on ahead to that LCO method. So your liquid in this case would be your water that's infused with rosemary. You go into your cream. For me, my cream is lighter leave-in conditioners. I'm not doing heavy butters or creams that are leave-in. A lighter leave-in conditioner that may be a hair milk or even like a curl smoothie works really well for my hair. And then just how they hold up notes when people are singing, come on, give it to me, I'm getting into that O, because we're gonna sit here with this O, which is oil, for a second. My LOWPO Naturals, understand the difference between an oil that is actually going to penetrate your hair and an oil that works as a sealant. For me, those penetrating oils that actually get into my hair strands, make my hair look nice, shiny, actually moisturize, are jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, rosemary oil as well, okay? So rosemary oil is actually going to get into your hair strands, and that is why it actually raises the hair cuticle and all of that stuff. And grapeseed oil has literally been my go-to lately, and jojoba oil is my old faithful, okay? When it comes to that second form of the O, which is the sealant oil is what actually makes sure that the moisture and everything that you just did to your hair actually remains there. The heavier oils tend to be olive oil. I know castor oil is also a heavier oil that works as a sealant as well. So understand that there is a difference. You cannot put a sealant on your hair expecting that it's going to be moisturizing. Your hair's still going to have that shine, don't get me wrong, but the oil's not going to penetrate your hair strand. Another reason you really need to pay attention to that O is because if you are a natural that styles your hair frequently, please understand that if you're styling multiple times a week and you use that sealant O at the beginning of your week with your first styling session, understand that every leave-in conditioner, every moisturizing milk that you put in throughout the week is not doing anything but just sitting on your hair. I style my hair twice a week, and what I do is in my first styling session, I do not seal my hair. So I'll wash my hair, I will add my leave-in conditioner to it, and I will use like grapeseed oil to finish everything off. I'm looking cute, hair is moisturized, hair has that luster to it, I'm feeling good. Now, I wash my hair on Monday, so from Monday to Wednesday, I'm rocking that first style. From now Wednesday until the next Monday, that is when I apply that O, that is the sealant, during the Wednesday styling session. Because we're at the end. To wrap this baby up, we are at tip number 5, which is use the greenhouse method. I know it sounds eco-friendly, and honestly it is, in conjunction to being extremely friendly for your LOWPO hair. And the greenhouse method honestly is just using more natural alternatives to applying direct heat to your hair in the form of a handheld hair dryer or a hooded hair dryer. Those alternatives could be using a plastic shower cap, using the double baggy method for those grocery store bags that we never like getting rid of, or for a second layer of reinforcement, grab a towel that's fresh out of the dryer and wrap it around your shower cap or your baggies to make sure that you're getting that second layer of heat reinforcement without compromising the health of your hair. My Lily Pops, overall, I just really hope that these 5 tips were extremely helpful for you. My Lily Pops, you know the vibes. Pop off.